Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy JB. Now, I'm not sure if this is only going to go on Patreon or this is going to go on the Just Be Simple podcast on YouTube. I'm not sure. We're going to figure that out later. But all I know is this going to be this going to be like Patreon talk. All right. If you go on YouTube, I was just feeling great that day. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Love y'all. Hope y'all doing great, taking care of yourself. Just being simple. Y'all like this shirt right here, that I am shirt. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Just be simple, baby. But let's get into what I have been concocting and meditating on. I seen the movie like 3 weeks ago. Like I seen the movie a while ago, but I have just been, other conversations and talking points have been, you know, taking space in my brain. But here we are. We're gonna talk about Obsession. All right, the movie Obsession that is so critically acclaimed, that is so acclaimed in the movie world, in the film industry. Obsession. Okay, I don't know what they rated. What like a 4.5, something crazy, like a 4. It was definitely a 4 and up. Let's look it up right now. What am I talking about? Let's look it up right now. What did they rate Obsession movie? Yeah. On IMDb, a 8 out of 10. So which is like 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars. 3.3, something like that. Out of 5. That's high. I'm just keep it on it. That's high as shit. Okay. Anyway, Obsession. All right. I got some talking points that I want to go over, and I hope y'all got y'all snacks, y'all drink, y'all popcorn, y'all snuggie. You know what I mean? Y'all notepad too. You might need that. Do the knowledge because this gonna be a great one. All right. So Obsession. Already off top. I mean, it's a simple title. You know, got the whitest cast. Has the whitest cast that I've ever seen. Okay. I will say the lead actor and the lead actress, the girlfriend and boyfriend, great. They acted this shit great. Almost like it was real. First thing I want to tell y'all, those y'all who seen it, okay, when I went to my movie theater, local by me, it was a jam-packed show, okay? There was no seat that was open, okay? And it was on a Tuesday, the summer, right? When I tell you, like, there was a couple of jump scares, they didn't really get me, but it was me and my brother that went. We both black. He light skin, you know what I'm saying? But he black. And 80, the rest of the percent, 85% white folks. They were in that bitch laughing. Not at the jump scares, but they were in that bitch laughing throughout the movie. What y'all laughing for? Okay, what the hell are y'all laughing about? No, I mean like like stomach hurt like they're at a comedy show. Fuck is wrong with you demons? Already off top. I'll look back and I'm looking around like y'all laughing at this shit. Now, y'all can go and watch the Just Be Simple episode, the first episode I ever did, okay, on the podcast. And I talked about my life, my upbringing, childhood, all of that. So y'all know I've been in predominantly white schools in my upbringing, right? For grade school, elementary, I was in white schools. I was one of like 3 blacks in my whole entire school, okay? I learned a lot. So, I'm saying that because I have gained a clear and wider perspective, wide and deeper perspective on white folks, being around them, going to different states, going on vacation with them taking me to certain restaurants, them taking me, yo, man, look, just know I have been taken some places by the white folks that, wow, like you got to go through 5 different doors to just be seated for dinner. Like it was, you got to have a certain tax bracket and certain salary slash certain connections to be in these back of the back rooms to eat and be seated and, you know, be served. So, I know. It's not just coming from spiritual awareness, but experiential awareness. Okay. But they in that bitch laughing. So I'm like, you demons? Okay, I see what's going on here. Bet. Now, like I said, I seen this shit go on firsthand. Plus, I've had mad white girlfriends. And one thing that I liked in the movie was how, the director definitely like brought you in like real good just to bring you all the way on the next block. You know what I'm saying? Like brought you in all the way and then you all the way out just to keep, the story flowing. And there was a lot of those, which I actually liked. I haven't went to see a horror movie in theaters in a while. So that was I appreciated that. Shout out to the director. But yeah. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty stuff, okay? So the first thing I wrote was the spirit of false idolatry. So the nigga was a square. Is a square, right? Just because he got himself a girlfriend now, they don't take the squareness away from him. He is just a square with a girlfriend. And it was clear as day that once he used the One Wish Willow, stupid mother, oh, I wish she would just love me and just be obsessed with me. So he was if y'all have seen it, he was already in his bedroom nightly, dreaming about scrolling on. And look, fellas, we've been there, right? Looking at the girl page, you know what I'm saying? Daydreaming about her. Like, ooh, I wish I could have that. Ooh. But for you to go on that girl page nightly and stalk her, there's a difference. Let's look it up. Stalk. Definition, guys. Okay? Stalk. Bam. Let's see that. Look at the look.
Stalk.
Okay? Okay, the plan, boom. Yes, the verb. To pursue, follow stealthily. When used as a verb in hunting or nature, it means to approach or track prey quietly and cautiously. To harass or obsessively pursue. Y'all don't find nothing wrong with that? Y'all do not find nothing wrong with that? And guess what? Then white people love that obsessed shit. That's no. I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun too fast, y'all. Because boy, this movie, woo! I'll be honest, I was a little bit triggered too. I'm healed, y'all. I'm healed, but I was a little bit triggered, y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way transparent, boy. That because I got attacked. You know what I'm saying? They playing with their life to keep me in their life, for me to not break up with them. Crazy bitch. Crazy bitches, man. I got attacked with scissors. Not a gun, not a knife, you know what I'm saying? But like got hands put on by these white girls, man. Shit, nuts. But I got hands put on by black girls too. So. Now, going back, the spirit of false idolatry. So when he did the One Wish Willow, and he was, talking to his homeboy, and it was evident that his homeboy already smashed, already did something, but he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, bad friend. We're gonna get on that conversation later. But yeah, the false idolatry, he obsessively prayed this girl. Prayed on her. Like, I just want you to want me. And so once he heard about that, he was like, oh, this is my meal ticket. Like, she not feeling me like that. They was, cordial. They was cool. They was friends. See, be careful what you wish for. That's the first thing I heard in the theater. Be careful what you wish for. Because when you get it, you're going to wish you didn't. Huh? And so he broke that in the car and he threw it, not thinking anything of it, and boom, just like that. Clicked on like a light switch. So that's when all the fun began. But the false idolatry part is he put this girl on such a high pedestal, fellas, who ain't got no game. guidance. Stop putting these girls on such a high pedestal, bro. What the fuck wrong with you, son? What's wrong with you, bro? Just because they look good don't mean they are good for you. Just because they bad don't mean they're good for you. If they're bad, if they're a bad bitch, then they most likely are bad for you. Bad for your health. And they got bad health. Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Call herself a bad bitch. What the hell is that about? But he got what he wished for. He didn't know how potent it was going to be, but y'all seen how she pressed up against him? Y'all seen that? Pressed up against him, like using any tactic. All right, now we getting deep. She used any, because she was possessed. She was possessed. She was under that spirit of possession that was like, because his cat died, right? And he was sad about the cat. And that was also some sacrificial shit, but we're not gonna get into that. His cat died. He mentioned it to her, and he was like, "Oh, like I'm sorry your cat died. Like you want to talk about it? Like, you can come inside." Using any way to manipulate, and respectfully, that's what dudes with no game. That's what they be doing. Dudes, I mean, it's universal, girls and dudes, but immature dudes and girls, they be using that shit to their advantage. It's very predatorial. You know, it's very predatory. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that type of shit. Using any little inconvenience to convenience you to get what you want. Demon. Fuck you. Fuck your life. Fuck your feelings. Fuck you. And I mentioned in Patreon video, speaking about the spirit of, false idolatry. Followers following behind a leader who has no moral compass, who has no compass at all, no ethical compass, moral compass, energetic compass, spiritual compass, none of that, bro. So y'all both doomed for death. Y'all both doomed for failure, despair. Okay, you're a mindless follower. If you're gonna follow somebody, which is fine, ask questions on what they have achieved, what are they doing, what are they planning. Not to be all up in their business, but to like, why are you attracted to said person like this? Because most people are envious and jealous of someone that they really want their possessions. They want their life. You hate on me because you are not me. You can't be me. You can't speak like me. You can't live like me. You can't swag like me. You can't talk like me. And it's not a script. The cadence is always different. My swag always switch up. I can go anywhere, by anybody, do anything at any time because I am who I am. Wherever I go, I'm that. And they're not. They're envious. They watch. They spectate. They spy. They keep up. Because they wishing. Like the one who they wishing. Like, let me see what he doing now. Let me see what he... Man, I wish he would just stop posting. Man, I just wish he would stop. Nah, not happening. So stop putting these people, these girls, on pedestals. Fuck that. Because you got what you asked for, and now the nigga was fighting for his life. He's fighting for his life. Okay? Next. Possession is not cute at all. Being possessive, being obsessive is not cute. And when I was studying about like relationships and how this shit really work, what I'm saying, like the inner workings of a relationship, a healthy one, that is. Of course, I'd learned both the unhealthy and healthy perspective of love and relationships. Women are possessive and men are territorial. Meaning, a man doesn't, a man is going to protect his domain. A man's going to protect his space. So he's going to do things in his relationship that resembles that. Like if she does, have some revealing clothes on, and you ask him, what do you think about this, babe? Like, should I take this off? Should I do the blue with the red, or the red with the black, or the Like, not that's too. I don't, for the most part, like, I don't care what you're wearing per se. If we were going on a private resort, you could be butt ass naked for all I give a shit. I don't give a damn. But there's going to be other predators coming to prey on you. And for our protection, because I love my life and I love yours, don't even walk out the house with that. And we're going, like, let's. And women are possessive. Women are mine, gimme, ego. Like, don't do this. It can be more transactional. Like, when you do something that I don't want you to do, or is not in the terms and services of our relationship, and I didn't make that clear with you, then I'm going to have a problem with you. I'm going to hold it over your head. I'm going to hold it against you. I won't forget it. This, that, and the third. And it leads a whole fucking line, a whole domino effect full of resentment and guilt and wanting to be somewhere you're not, and wanting to be out but still wanting in because y'all soul tight, y'all connection is too tight. Everything is spiritual, y'all. Okay? So that is something that I also said, like, this shit is not cute. Because, like, now, and they try to, like, make it seem, like they're a good couple now, going on dates and they're together every single day. Like, y'all know these sayings now. The manipulation, narcissism, breadcrumbing and love bombing and all these, psychological things that people try to diagnose folks with. Yes, it's a real thing, but it's not cute. I don't want to be around you every day. I want you to miss me. You should want me to miss you as well. You're around me you want to be up under me every single day? Something's up with you. You got some things to heal, sweetheart. Oh, my brother, you got some things to heal. You want to be up on this girl all goddamn day? Something's up with that. You ain't got no life before, during, after her? Oh, shoot. So now you gonna make this girl your life? Or you gonna make this man your life? Oh, shit. You ain't got no hobbies. You ain't got no fucking... Like, think of it as if you were a brother. Or, ladies, you were a sister. To your sister, yo, you got to get some awareness about yourself, G. She don't want you. Like, she does not. Stop trying to force something that is not there now. Let it go. And guess what? Life is long, you know how to live it. Life is long. Life ain't short. Life is long, you know how to live it. She may come back. She may come back. You don't force what Source has his hands on. You don't do that. Fuck you think you are, bro? You do what you can. Say your affirmations, you declare things to yourself, you break down codes and shit with life. But who the hell are you to you gonna run yourself off a cliff? You are literally going to kill yourself in real life. With debt, with bills, with drama, with gossip, with trying to keep up with her lifestyle, be a person pleaser, trying to please her all goddamn day and night, thinking it's a happy wife, happy life, or happy man, God's plan. Nah, it's happy spouse, happy house. We good money. What Ella May say in Little Things? Just wanna take some time to thank you. No, that's what I say that one live. That's what I say that one live bit. I mean, I was saying that little bit. And then she said in 100, whether it's 20, whether it's 50, I'm giving you whatever I got in me. Ella May bad. Ella May's a bad girl on that mic. Ella May bad. Ella May bad. What Martin say when he was introducing don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? That boy bad. Yeah, that boy bad. Yeah, bro, like, nah, man. Nah, this shit is not cute. Being up under somebody all goddamn day and that shit not cute. Bubbly shit. Yeah, that's if you're like 15. But 21 and up, get a life. That's not a person. Next note. White people love when people are obsessed with them. And it's all in the language. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that, even though that is a blanketed statement. White people love all of them games. Like, be obsessed with me. Like, I can't do this life shit without you. I can't, like, if you're not in my life, then I'm not living. Whoa, the fuck? Bitch? What the fuck going on? Like, if you're not obsessed with me, then I don't want you. White people love that. They love that. Let's go deeper. They love doing all of that bloodshed, like bloodshedded kinks and life threatening kinks. They like that. They like that shit. Oh, they like that shit. They like that shit. Playing with knives, cutting themselves, cutting their tongue, and letting the suck the tongue with the blood, and letting the emotions get high. They like slapping each other and spitting on each other and choking each other out till they about to die. Fuck. It's crazy I'm saying this shit out loud, but y'all gotta know what is true. Y'all got to know the truth. And they like that shit. They live for that shit. And it's all in the language, y'all. One of my first unofficial, but official, like everybody knew that, we were together, like around each other a lot. But I never asked to be my girlfriend officially, like flowers, if we would be my girlfriend. I never did that with her because, I just knew as a kid, right? We are, this is like 8th, 9th grade. Something like that. So I'm, like 14, 15, right? And, I met her parents, we would have like movie nights at her house and stuff. White girl. And she was a softball player, like, the whole nine. And this is when Snapchat was big. So all our messages are still on Snapchat to this day, sending paragraphs like, and of course, I was in it too, right? Thinking that this is how you communicate with someone that you love and all this extra dumbass shit. She sent me a paragraph like, like I can't do this thing without you. Like, you taught me so much. Like, I love you so much forever, JB. Saying my full name. Like, I love you to death. Like, like literally, I love you to death. And, and like, you make me so happy. All that little young love, pup love shit, right? And I'm basically regurgitating like the same type of. I ain't saying like to death and to death do us part and I'll kill for you and die if you know the other lame man. I ain't no hell no. But I love you too. Like thank you so much. Boom. Until the shit was cool. Until she was going cougar for Cocoa Puffs. Mind you, we never actually like went to home base. We actually never had sex. For real. Almost, but nah. We never had sex. You actually can go on my YouTube channel right now and look story time, the first time losing my virginity. That's about her. And then you'll know why. But she was like, so you don't love me anymore? Like, you don't love me? I was like, yeah, like, I'm trying to ease this shit down because, please, yeah, I love you, like, but we just don't gotta be like, I don't want to be together no more. Like, I don't, it's not working. Like, you whatever the boom, 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 boom. And she was like, okay, well, don't be surprised if you see me on the news. Don't be surprised if you see me on the news. How do you think any 15-year young kid is gonna react to that? AKA, like, I'm gonna kill myself because we're not together anymore. Like so them I'm gonna kill myself games. I learned that shit from white girls. That's what they likes to do. Oh, bad. So I'm gonna play with my life to manipulate you into staying with me. Which that's the same exact shit that they portrayed in Obsession. The same exact shit. That's what they do. And that's why they was up in that motherfucking movie theater laughing like Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle is on that stage. Oh, goddamn. How do you know shame, you demons? No, they don't got no shame. They don't feel that. But yeah, it's all in the language. So, of course, I had to, like, I had to tell my mom, my dad, my Meemaw, like, hey, can you, like, tell her mom, like, there's something's going on, like, she's saying these things and da da da. And her dad was fucking racist. So her dad ain't like niggas. Come on, bro. That shit's not cute. But white people live for that. Black folks ain't doing all that shit, bro. Yeah, we got like that sect of black folks, DV, domestic violence, assault, battery, putting your hands on shit like that, slapping, all of that. But you're not gonna hear that. You're not gonna hear that shit too much, bro, from black folks. You're not gonna hear that shit too much, man. Okay. But they think it's cute. They think it's attractive because all the emotions and the chemicals from from fighting and arguing and crying and cursing each other and slapping each other and spitting on each other and bleeding and cutting and rubbing and doing all shit and like breaking shit. They like all of that. They like all of that, and they do all of that. They do that whole ensemble, that whole circus, just to fuck right after. Just to fuck right after. Fucking dirty frogs. Dirty goddamn frogs. Now, let me show y'all some images here, okay? Let me show y'all some images, bro. Bam. So, Pete, right? This scene right here, okay? This scene right here, when they were at dinner, all right? They were at dinner, and he got word from the friend that her dad doesn't have cancer. She lied about Buddy, like about to die, have cancer, this, that, and the third, just so for sympathy points. That's what they do as well. They be lying to emotionally drag you more, to emotionally pull you in. They're demons. That's how they operate. They got the they are goddesses and gods of deception and manipulation, truancy, like everything, bro. They don't have no wherewithal about their life, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. And it was in this movie theater laughing because this is what they do. It's real life to them. That was a comedy show to them. And I'm in that bitch, and we was in a front row too. Good thing, it had some space, and so we weren't like looking up like this, but still, like, I'm in that bitch, like, my face crunkled up, like, me and my boy, my brother, we just looking like shaking our head, because he was with a white girl. He's, you know what I mean, like, I was with white girls, so I ain't been white girls since. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. But, whew. And they hear everything. Look at it. They hear everything because they y'all ever watch Inside Out? Anxiety. The red the red the red person. She's always doing too much. She always controlling. She want to control. She want to make everything in her possession. She want to control everything. That's what these demons do. That's what these narcs do. They want to control every motherfucking thing that goes on. So when they feel some tension, they be like, uh oh, he found out something. He's coming to his senses. Uh oh, I gotta put on my skills. I gotta clock in again. I gotta lie. I gotta deceive. I gotta do. You know what I mean? Shh, that bullshit. Okay. Another one. I want to show y'all this one right here, bro. Wait. Oh, this one, bro. No. This one. This one. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here. Shit baffles me, bro. I ain't gonna stay on this too long because it's just disgusting, man. All that fake little kitty shit. They like that. Like with their little kitty voice. Like, I'm sorry. Like I didn't like I'm sorry, babe. Like I didn't all that little like, oh babe, I'm gonna clean it up. Like I'll make it better. Like, I'll suck your dick. Like what you want me to do, babe? Like I'll suck it. Like pull your dick out. They do all little shit. Oh my gosh, bro. They play such a different fucking game. They play such a different game, bro. Looking all bashful like they don't know what the fuck going on. Like, I didn't, babe, no. Fuck out of here. Don't fall for that shit, fellas. Stop falling for that, bro. Continuously ask questions, but don't be raising your voice because then they're gonna find any little way to draw the attention back to them like they're the victim. Don't. Just ask questions like, so wait, why did you do that? Act oblivious. You don't give demons what they want. You keep it short. You keep it very short. Do not give demons what they want. Don't give them the whereabouts. Don't give them time. Don't give them. Like, I think I'm not. I'm probably not even. I don't even know anymore. Like they said it was cancer. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, bro. Shut up, scream, bro. Okay, let's boom here. Okay. So now, the last note I got, y'all. Relationships that are built from possession will lead to destruction. One more time, I bet. Relationships that are built from possession will lead to destruction. And honestly, I think that's all I need to say on that. That's all I need to say. Now, check this out here. Okay. Last thing we're going to touch up on, and then we up out of here. Okay. His friend, his best friend, his coworker, this nigga right here. Okay. He's a chump. Don't befriend niggas like this. Chump. Okay. If anything, she was a realer bitch. Or she was a realer motherfucker than his homeboy was. This jackass. Okay? She was realer than him. Because he went to you. Give a fuck if you fuck the girl or not, bro. I need help. He went to him for help, for assistance. And at the end of the movie, he took him one wish and he found a way to loophole the shit like, she could finally be off my back and da da da. Because when he went back to the store, he was like, well, or he called the hotline and then he went to the store. He was like, the hotline guy and the dude at the store said the same thing. Well, it's death. One of you got to die. One of you got to die. One of you got to die. And he was like, no, like that can't happen. Like, well, can't help you. One wish. Should have watched what you wish for. Gangster. But his friend, when he gets the one wish, his friend tells him exactly what the hell to do, and he goes, I wish for $1 billion. You fucking retard. You fucking stupid clown. And you're not taking it serious because you fucked her already, bro. You fucked that little girl like burger. Fucking burger. Fuck that nigga. Pork. Oh my gosh, that shit rattled me. But I know it was coming. That shit rattled me. But yeah, y'all. Everything spiritual is at play. It is at stake. It is been in the works. Okay? It has been working with, for, against, you know what I'm saying? Like you just got to know what is in your face when it arrives. You got to know what is up in front of your face, and you can't put your feelings in it. You got to put your feelings aside and be like, okay, because they're not gonna do shit. They're scary, especially when they're by themselves. They're scary as fuck. They ain't gonna do nothing. They don't got power like that. That's why they gotta run in packs. But they're coming for this and this. So it's like they're not gonna physically kill you, but they want to kill your heart and your mind so that you subconsciously want to kill yourself. You see what I'm saying? But that's the Obsession Breakdown. Crazy ass fucking movie. Crazy ass fucking movie. We'll be doing a breakdown on Love Island too. Them fucking deranged, possessed, demonic ass people who are on the show and who watch it. If you're a Love Island watcher, God bless your life and bumbleclot your life. But I love y'all, man. Like I said, I don't know if this is going on YouTube or not, but hey, link in the description to the Patreon. If it's going on YouTube, join the Patreon. Join us. I love you. Thank you for support. Just Be Simple site. Get your merch, baby. Summertime. All right, get your merch. Get your shirts. These will be going on the site pretty soon. Shirts, sleeveless gents, the regular, all of that. Go to my Instagram. Link in the description. The Real Jaden Banks. Thank y'all so much for love and support. And I'll catch you on the next one. It's your boy JB.